He checked his mailbox the same way he always did, without expecting anything special. Bills, ads, and the usual stack of papers that filled his mornings with routine. But that day, something was different. Sitting quietly between envelopes was an old yellowed letter, its corners frayed, its ink faded like it had been waiting for years to be found. He turned it over, no return address, just his name, written in shaky handwriting he somehow recognized. The date stamped on the corner made his heart skip. It was from 10 years ago. For a long moment, he just stared at it. He felt a strange chill, the kind that comes when the past brushes against the present. He sat down by the kitchen window, sunlight spilling across the table, and slowly tore it open. Inside was a single page. The handwriting was uneven but unmistakable. It belonged to David, his best friend. The same David who had died nearly a decade earlier in a car accident that changed everything. He froze. His fingers trembled as he unfolded the paper. The smell of old ink filled the air. Then he began to read. "Hey man," the letter started. "If you're reading this, I guess life went on without me. And that's okay." His eyes blurred as he continued. The words carried David's voice, calm, teasing, full of life, just as he remembered. The letter talked about the things they planned to do, the road trip they never took, the dreams they said they'd chase once they figured life out. David wrote about regret, not the kind that comes from mistakes, but from waiting too long to live. He wrote, "I hope you didn't stop laughing when I left. I hope you found something worth waking up for. And if you didn't, maybe that's why this letter found you now." He paused, staring out the window, the world outside still and quiet. Every memory with David came rushing back. Late-night talks, shared secrets, plans for a future that never came. The letter felt alive, like David had reached across time just to remind him of what mattered. As he read on, the story behind the letter unfolded. David had written it a week before the accident. He was supposed to mail it as part of a time capsule project, something silly they'd joked about. But he must have actually done it. And somewhere along the way it was lost, drifting through sorting centers, warehouses, forgotten shelves, until it finally arrived. 10 years later, he looked at the final lines, hands trembling. "If you ever find this," David had written, "don't waste another day waiting for the right moment. Because every moment is the right one. Go live, go love. Go do all the things we said we would." He sat there for a long time after finishing, letting the silence settle around him. The world outside felt softer somehow. The air, the light, the sound of life moving on. Finally, he folded the letter with care, placed it in his jacket pocket, and stepped outside. The sky was glowing orange, the kind of sunset David used to stop and watch no matter where they were. He smiled, a small, quiet smile, the kind that comes not from happiness but from peace. The letter had traveled through 10 years of time, distance, and dust, only to arrive exactly when he needed it most. And as he walked down the road, the wind brushing against his face, he whispered, "Thanks, man." Because sometimes the universe knows when we need a reminder, and sometimes that reminder arrives 10 years late, but right on time. Would you like me to now turn this narration into a voiceover optimized version, formatted with pacing, pauses, and emphasis cues like pause and soft tone, so you can upload it directly into your AI voice generator or video editor for perfect timing and emotion?